Action.
Hello! Welcome to the Solar System News!
Starring Catherine Law
And Carly Bartoletta.
Alyssa Bartoletta!
Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, won't you please shine down on me?
Here comes the sun, rapping first on this track from the beginning. I'm the center of the solar system, planets be spinning around me. So hot, I'm roasting, you see.
on which Earth and other planets orbit. It provides heat and light to Earth. And now the amazing Alyssa will tell us fun facts about the sun.
The sun is one of a billion stars in the entire galaxy. The sun produces about 386 billion megawatts of energy, meaning it is very hot. The sun is about 4.5 billion years old.
Go. Now it is time for the fun facts.
The diameter of the sun is 865,373.7 miles. The sun is mostly composed of the elements hydrogen and helium. At the equator, the solar rotation is 24.47 days. The sun lies at the center of the solar system.
Everyone loves prices. Well, be ready because now there's a price on the sun.
Action.
The price for the sun is
Dun, dun, dun!
$10 billion. We think that the sun should be $10 billion because it's everyone's heat source and it keeps all the planets in orbit. If you are interested in purchasing the sun, please go to
www.thebrightdot.com.
Now I pass the mic to the planet closest to me.
Mercury, the smallest planet, small as Earth's moon. I get super hot and cold and it's been very slow.
The next planet that we are going to be talking about is Mercury. Mercury is the smallest of one of the 8 suns. It is also closest to the sun. Sorry for that difficulty. Mercury is one of the smallest of the 8 planets. For every 2 orbits of the sun, which takes about 88 Earth days, Mercury completes 3 rotations on its axis.
Action.
The distance from the sun is 35.98 million miles. The diameter is 3,000.
Keep going. Keep going. Sorry for those technical difficulties.
The diameter of the diameter is 3,032 miles.
Mercury's composition is made up of 70% of metals and 30% of silicate materials. Here are some fun, quick facts. Mercury is the closest planet to the sun. Its size ranking is an 8. Its length of day is 58 Earth days, 15 hours, and 30 minutes. The length of year is 88 Earth days.
0 moons, 0 rings, and 423 degrees Celsius.
Mercury's atmosphere is made up of hydrogen, helium, and oxygen. If you were 100 pounds, you'd weigh 37.8 on Mercury. Scientists think that an asteroid hit Mercury over 4 billion years ago, creating a crater almost 90 miles long. 75% of Mercury is its iron core. Mercury is the thinnest planet in our solar system.
The price for Mercury should be $100,000 because Mercury is the closest planet to the sun.
I'm Venus, I got mountains and volcanoes that spray. I'm the same size as Earth, but spin the opposite way.
The second planet we will be talking about is Venus. Venus is the second planet closest to the sun. It also has an extremely red atmosphere.
Did you know that Venus is almost like a twin to Earth? They might look something like this.
Venus is 67,000 miles from the sun. The diameter of Venus is 12,000 miles. Diameter is around an object.
made up of a rocky mantle and inner core. Its size rating is a 6.
Yeah, I'm Earth, I'm the home to every boy and girl.
Such a beautiful, beautiful world.
Do you know about the planet we live on? Well, buckle up because we're going to take a ride down to NASA. Here's the scientist, Alyssa Bartoletta.
The Earth is a planet that we live on. It is mostly made of water and has some land. It has a significant magnetic field and is orbited mostly by the moon. Do you know how big our Earth is? Well, if you don't, you might be shocked. Distance from the sun is 92.96 million miles. The diameter is 7,917.6 miles. And the composition is made up of oxygen and silicon.
It is time to learn quick facts about Earth that you might want to know. Order from the sun, 3rd. Size ranking, 5th. Length of day is 23 hours, 56 minutes, and 4.0916 seconds. Length of year is 365 days. There's 1 moon and 0 rings. We are witnessing it now. A rocket ship about to be flown across the yard.
Now, wasn't that interesting?
It's price time! The price of Earth should be $8 billion because there are living organisms.
I'm Mars, a red planet. I got deserts and ice, and I've got 2 moons. That's like 1 moon.
Last but not least of our inner planets is Mars. Mars has surface features like impact craters of the moon and valleys, deserts, and ice caps of the Earth. Also, it is expected to have life, just like our planet Earth. Have you ever wondered about how Mars is made up or how far it is from the sun? Well, here you have it. Distance from the sun, 146.6 million miles. The diameter is 4,212 miles. The composition is dust that covers the surface of Mars is like powder. Beneath the layer of dust, the Martian crust consists mostly of volcanic basaltic rock.
Here are some quick facts about Mars. Order for sun, 4. Size ranking, 7. Length of day, 1 day and 40 minutes. Length of year, 687 days. Number of moons, 2 moons and 0 rings.
I'm Jupiter, the biggest planet. I'm humongous, gargantuan. I spin the fastest, rap the fastest, plus I'm handsome.
Jupiter is the 5th planet from the sun and is the largest in our entire solar system. It's a giant planet with a mass 1,000 that of the sun, but 2.5 times that all of the other planets in the entire solar system combined. Now, on this news channel, there will be quick facts on Jupiter. The distance from the sun is 483.3 million miles.
Whoa!
The diameter is 86,814 miles. Its composition, Jupiter's upper atmosphere is composed of hydrogen and helium.
You think our days are short? Take a look at these quick facts. Order from sun, 5. Size ranking, 1. Length of day, 9 hours, 56 minutes.
Now I just have to stop you there, Catherine. What the heck is she doing?
Crazy Carly.
Okay, sorry about that.
Length of year, 12 Earth days and 9 hours. Wow. Number of moons, 67. Rings, 4. Temperature range, negative 190 degrees Fahrenheit. And we thought we had it bad.
Are you 100 pounds? How much would you weigh in Jupiter and why? You would weigh 236 pounds on Jupiter. And it's because the atmosphere of Jupiter is the largest planetary atmosphere in the solar system. It is mostly made up of molecule hydrogen and helium in roughly solar proportions. Fun facts again. The planet Jupiter is the 5th planet from the Sun and is 2.5 times more massive than all of the other planets in the solar system combined. It is primarily made of gases and is therefore known as the gas giant.
Ew. The price of Jupiter should be $5 billion because it is the biggest planet and the first outer planet in our solar system.
Saturn's atmosphere is composed of hydrogen, helium, and small amounts of methane, ice, and water. If you're a 100-pound person, you weigh 180 pounds on Saturn.
Son.
Oh, please, I'm Saturn. Check out my beautiful rings made up of billions of rocks, dust, and other.
The second outer planet in our solar system is Saturn. Saturn is the second most massive planet and is also the second largest in the area in size. It is a gas giant planet with a rotational period of 10 to 11 hours. It has an orbital period of 29.5 years. The rapid rotation flattens Saturn at the poles by 10%, making it a more ablute planet.
I have a question.
I don't want to hear it. Turn the camera off. Of course, what might your question be?
What does that mean when you say it's a gaseous planet?
It just is made of a lot of gases.
Like different types. It's not like the gas you might expect. That might be the oofy gas. We've seen the pretty rings, but what is Saturn really made of? The distance from the Sun is 890.7 million miles. The diameter is 7,236.4 miles. The composition of Saturn's interior. Saturn's composition is primarily that of simple molecules such as hydrogen and helium.
This news is about to get interesting with these facts. Order from Sun, 6. Size ranking, 2. Length of day, 10 hours and 39 minutes. Length of year, 29 Earth years. Number of moons, 62. Rings, 9. Temperature range, negative 288 degrees Fahrenheit.
I apologize for misquoting some information on Saturn. Saturn's diameter is actually 72,367.4 miles. And to answer your question, the diameter is how much around.
Oh, you mean diameter.
Fun facts!
Saturn is the 6th planet from the Sun and 2nd largest planet of the solar system in terms of diameter and mass. If compared, it is easy to see why Saturn and Jupiter have been designated as relatives. From atmospheric composition to rotation, these two planets are extremely similar.
The price for Saturn would be $1 billion because it is beautiful with rings and is the 2nd largest. Saturn is a gas giant and is the 2nd in line for the outer planets.
I'm Uranus. I say that with pride. Okay, I lied. I'm embarrassed because I'm the only planet lying on its side.
Uranus is the 7th planet from the Sun and it's often called an ice giant. Since 80% of more of its mass is made up of fluid mix of water, methane, and ammonia ices. Unlike the other planets in the solar system, Uranus is tilted so far that it essentially orbits the Sun on its side, with the axis of its spins nearly pointing at the star. Are you ready for some quick facts? The distance from the Sun is 1.787 billion miles. The diameter is 31,518 miles. The composition. Uranus is frozen. Uranus' atmosphere consists of helium, hydrogen, and methane.
The distance from the sun is 1.787 billion miles. The diameter is 31,518 miles. Time for more Uranus facts.
Order from the sun, 7. Size ranking, 3rd. Length of day, 17 hours, 14 minutes. Length of year, 84 Earth years. You'd only be like 1. Number of moons, 27. Rings, 13. Temperature range, negative 357 degrees Fahrenheit. Quick facts. Atmosphere, hydrogen and helium. How much would a 100-person weigh on this planet? 91 pounds. Uranus is not visible from the naked eye and became the first planet discovered with the use of a telescope. Uranus is tilted on its side with an axis of 98 degrees.
Price, baby. Price, baby. The price should be $900 million because it is the 3rd largest, but it is one of the farthest away from the sun.
I'm Neptune. I'm cold, dark, windy, and mysterious. I'm very stormy, so bring an umbrella.
The next planet we will be talking about is Neptune. Neptune is the 8th and farthest planet from the sun in our solar system. Its nearby twin is Uranus, and it is 17 times the mass of Earth. Neptune's distance from the sun is 1.8 billion miles. Its diameter is 31,000 miles. Neptune's composition is hydrogen, helium, and methane. More facts. Neptune's order from the sun is 8 and its size ranking is a 4. Neptune's length of day is 16 hours, 6 minutes, and 36 seconds. Its length of year is 165 Earth years. Neptune has 13 moons, 5 rings, and its temperature range is negative 18 degrees Celsius. Neptune's atmosphere is composed of mostly hydrogen and helium. A 100-pound person would weigh 119 pounds. Neptune is the 3rd largest planet from the sun. Due to its blue coloration, it was named after the Roman god of the seas. Lose the channel of the news. We have Catherine Law reporting from another galaxy. Go ahead, Catherine.
Hello, this is Catherine Law reporting from the Milky Way. The price for Neptune should be $10 million because Neptune is the farthest away known planet for the sun and is the 3rd largest.
Thank you for that exclusive news, Catherine.
Oh, you're welcome.
The term dwarf planet has been tossed around many times in recent years. Since then, it has become used to describe the objects in our solar system. And if you're like Riley Matthews in Girl Meets World, then you better listen up. What is inside the lost planet of Pluto? Don't be sad, there is something. They have 5 moons and, well, I guess the rings are unknown, and negative 30 degrees Fahrenheit in temperature. Their atmosphere is the sun heats up the frozen ices of nitrogen, methane, and carbon monoxide on Pluto's surface.
Planet is Pluto. The distance from the sun is 3.67 billion miles. The diameter is 1,474 miles. The length of day is 6.39 days, and the length of year is 247.7 years.
To end the depressing talk about this planet, Pluto would be 1 million because it is not considered a planet and it's very small and not that important.
Boom! Oh no, not the asteroids. Asteroids are rocky, airless worlds around the orbit of our sun, but are too small to be called planets. Tens of thousands of these minor planets are gathered in the main asteroid belt. Catherine, what exactly is an asteroid made of?
Well, an asteroid's composition consists mainly of carbon molecules as well as the more usual rocks and metals. Most of this ancient space rubble can be found orbiting the sun between Mars and Jupiter, within the main asteroid belt. The distance from the sun is about 3.2 astronomical units.
Time for our speedy facts about asteroids. The number of asteroids we have is 1.9 million. The size range is 578 miles. And the two of the largest is the one, which is Ceres, and 4, which is Vesta. And fact time! Asteroids are often grouped by their composition. The planetary science community refers to them as minor planets. Asteroids are mainly made of materials left over from the formation of the inner core.
Money, 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 money!
Money, 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 money!
The price for an asteroid should be $1,000 because they are not a major part of our solar system. Comets are considered remnants from the giant cloud of gas and dust that condensed to create the sun, planets, and moons some 4.5 billion years ago.
Time to make some comments about the comets.
Wow, good pun, Carly.
Well, thank you, Catherine. The distance from the sun for both of the locations is 100,000 astronomical units.
Catherine, what's an astronomical unit?
Who knows?
Diagram time. As you can see, this is what are the parts of a comet. This right here is the dust tail. This is the hydrogen envelope. This is the coma. And then we have the sun. The nucleus is in the middle. The comet's orbit is going around. And for last but not least, the ion tail.
Money, 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 money. The price for comets should be $1,000 because they are far away from the sun. They also don't happen that many times, so it is hard to put a price on them.
All meteorites come from the inside of our solar system. Most of them are fragments of asteroids that break apart long ago on the asteroid belt.
The size range is 10 metres. What is the difference between meteor, meteorite, and meteoroid?
Well, I don't know, Catherine. How about you tell us?
Well, meteoroid is a small body of moving in the solar system that would become a meteor if it entered the Earth's atmosphere. A meteor is a small body of matter from outer space that enters the Earth's atmosphere, becoming... Okay, and the meteorite definition... I'm sorry for those technical difficulties. A meteor definition is a small body of matter from outer space that enters the Earth's atmosphere, becoming incandescent as a result of friction and appearing as a streak of...
Now, Catherine, I have one quick question. What is an accident?
Incandescent means emitting light as a result of being heated. A meteorite definition is a meteor that survives its passage through the Earth's atmosphere and hits the ground. Oh, look! I think a meteorite's coming!
Take
The planets of the solar system, different sizes for everyone. The music never ends. We are such good friends, and we all orbit the sun.